السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 7. We are in model 4. Today we have lesson 5. Divide rational numbers. Divide rational numbers. So in this lesson, we want to use the rules for dividing integers to divide rational numbers. To divide rational numbers. So as you remember, when you have positive divide by positive, you will get positive. And when you have negative divide by negative, you will get also positive. So the rule said when you divide two integers have the same sign, you will get positive. And when you divide negative by positive, you will get negative. And when you divide positive by negative, you will get negative. So the rule said when you divide two integers have different signs, you will get negative. So divide rational numbers. The rules for integers also apply to positive and negative rational numbers. So two numbers whose product is 1 are called multiplicative inverse. 4 times 1 over 4 equal 1. This is the meaning of the multiplicative inverses. So, or reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 4? Will be 1 over 4. What is the reciprocal of 2 over 5? Will be 5 over 2. For example, negative 1 over 4 and negative 4 are multiplicative inverses because negative 1 over 4 multiplied by negative 4 equal 1. So as you remember, when you want to divide number by fraction, fraction by number, or fraction by fraction, we have rule: keep, change, then find the reciprocal. So as you see here in this example, we have number divided by fraction. So rewrite the division as multiplication by reciprocal, then multiply, then identify the quotient. So write or keep the same numerator or keep the first number. Then change from divide to the multiply. Then find the reciprocal of the second number or of the denominator. Negative 1 over 4. The reciprocal will be what? Will be negative 4. Then you can multiply 3 times negative 4, positive times negative, and 3 times 4 will be 12. For example, divide rational numbers. Find negative 2 over 3 divide by 1 over 9. So you can use the rule: keep the first number, the numerator, negative 2 over 3, change the divide to the multiply, then find the reciprocal of 1 over 9 will be 9 over 1. Then we can do simplest form. We can divide 9 by 3. You will get 3, and divide the 3 by 3 will get 1. Then you can multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So negative 2 times 3 will be negative 6, and 1 times 1 will be 1. Negative 6 over 1 will be negative 6. So the answer will be negative 6. The second example here, find negative 6 over 7 divided by 12. So we can use the rule, keep the numerator or the first number, change from divide to the multiply, then find the reciprocal of the second number of the denominator. 12, the reciprocal of 12 will be 1 over 12. Then we can do simplest form. We can divide 6 by 6, you will get 1. 6 divided by 6, you will get 1. And 12 divided by 6, you will get 2. So negative 1 times times positive 1 up and down 7 times 2. So negative times positive negative. 1 times 1, 1. And 7 times 2 will be 14. So the answer will be negative 1 over 14. In this example, divide rational numbers. We want to find negative 4 and 2 over 5 divided by negative 2 and 14 over 15. As you see, you have here mixed numbers. Always when you have mixed numbers and you want to do divide, always change the mixed numbers to the fractions. How to change it? So 4 times 5, 20 plus 2, 22 over 5. So negative 22 over 5. Divide by, and here 2 times 15, 30, plus 14 will be 44 over 15. Now we can do the rule. Keep the same numerator, minus 22 over 5. Change the divide to the multiply. Then you can switch 44 over 15 will be 15 over 44. Find the reciprocal. Then we can do simplest form. 22 divided by 2 will be 1. And 42 divided by 22 will be 2. And 15 divided by 5 will be 3. And 5 divided by 5 will be 1. So now you can multiply numerator by numerator. Negative 1 times negative 3 will be positive 3. And 1 times 2 will be 2. 3 over 2 means 1 and 1 over 2. So the answer will be 3 over 2 or 1.5. In this example, we have also here find negative 1 and 1 over 3 divided by 2 and 2 over 15. Mixed number divided by mixed number. So you can change the mixed number to the fraction. So we have here 1 times 3. 3 plus 1 will be 4 over 3. Divide 2 times 15 will be 30. 30 plus 2 will be 32 over 15. Then do the rule, keep the same numerator or keep the first number, negative 4 over 3. Then change from divide to the multiplication. Then find the reciprocal. 32 over 15 will be 15 over 30. Then you can do simplest form. If you divide 4 by 4, you will get 1. And 32 divided by 4, you will get 8. And if you divide 3 by 3, you will get 1. And 15 divided by 3, you will get 5. And here you have negative 1 up times 5 and down we have 1 times 8. Negative 1 times 5, negative 5, and 1 times 8 equal 8. So the answer will be negative 5 over 8. Now, when you want to divide rational numbers, when divide rational numbers written in different forms, write the factors in the same form. So here we have two cases. The first case here, if you have terminating decimals, like negative 1 over 4, 3 over 8, 7 over 8, etc. These fractions, when you want to change it to the decimal, you will get terminating decimals. So here, you can solve this problem using two methods. You can change from decimal to fraction, or you can change the fraction to the decimal. It's up to you. So, if the fraction or mixed numbers are decimals that terminate, use decimals or fractions to divide. So, here we have the first method. Keep the same decimal and change the fraction to the decimal. How to change this fraction to the decimal? And we can divide numerator by denominator, and we can look for about number multiplied by 8 equals the power of tens. So we know this number. As you remember, 8 times 125 equal 1000. So multiply up and down by 125. So 7 times 125 will be 875. And 8 times 125 will be 1000. Then you can write this fraction as a decimal. You can write the number 875. Then here you have three zeros here, means put the point after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3, so the point will be here. So the fraction negative 7 over 8 will be as a decimal negative 0.875. Then you can do here long division. As you remember, when you want to do long division between two decimals, if the divisor have point, you cannot do this long division. So must remove the point. How to remove this point? You can multiply here by 10 and multiply here by 10. If you remember, when you multiply the decimal by 10, remove the point 1 digit to the right. Remove the point 1 digit to the right. So the point here, remove it 1 digit to the right, the number will be 63. And here the number will be 8.75. Now we can do long division. As you see here, you have 2 digits, must to take here 2 digits. So take the point up, right here 0 point. The number will be now 87. Now 87 divided by 63 will be 1. 1 times 63, 63. Then 87 minus 63. 7 minus 3, 4. And 8 minus 6, 2. Then take down 5. The number will be 245. Now look for about number multiplied by 63 equal 245 or less than 245. For example, you can try, for example, 3. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 6, 18. Try number greater than 3. 4 times 3, 12. And 4 times 6, 24 plus 1, 25. Here 252 greater than 245, so this is not suitable. Take 3, 189, then you can do minus. Here 5 minus 9, we cannot do this operation. Borrow 1 from 4. 4 will be 3. And 5 will be 15. 15 minus 9 will be 6. And 3 minus 8, we cannot do this operation. Borrow 1 from 2. So 2 will be 1. And 3 will be 13. So 13 minus 8 will be 5. And 1 minus 1, 0. 56. Now we can continue this operation because here we have decimal, we have point, so we can write here 0. Now look for about number multiplied by 63 equal 560 or close to 560. So you can try. For example, 9. 9 times 3, 27. And 9 times 6, 54, plus 2, 56. So this is greater than this number, so not suitable. So try 8. 8 times 3, 24, and 8 times 6, 48 plus 2, 50. So 504, and here you have 8. Now, 0 minus 4, we cannot do this operation. Borrow 1 from 6. 6 will be 5. And 0 will be 10. Ten minus 4 will be 6. 5 minus 0, 5. And 5 minus 5, 0. As you see here, 56. If you want to continue, put here 0. You get the same remainder here. So here you will get 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 to the infinity. So it means you can write the answer here. Positive divided by negative will be negative. And the answer will be 0.138 and put for up 8 per notation because 8 repeated to the infinity. In the second case, we can keep the fraction and we can change the decimal at the first to the mixed number, then to the fraction. So what's the meaning of 6.3? 6 means the whole number, and the 3 means the part of tens, means 3 over 10. So this is mixed number. We can change this mixed number to the fraction. 6 times 10, 60. 60 plus 3 will be 63 over 10 divided by negative 7 over 8. Then we can do the rule here. Keep the same numerator. Change from divide to the multiply. Then find the reciprocal of 7 over 8 will be 8 over 7. Then we can do simplest form. If you divide 7 by 7, you will get 1. And 63 by 7, you will get 9. And if you divide 8 by 2, you will get 4. And 10 divided by 2, you will get 5. So it means up 9 times minus 4, 9. And down 5 times 1. So positive times negative, negative. 9 times 4, 36. And 5 times 1 will be 5. So this is as a fraction. And you can change this fraction to the mixed number and to the decimal. And if you want to change it to the decimal, you can multiply up and down by 2 to change the denominator to the power of 10. Multiply here by 2, multiply here by 2. You will get here negative 36 times 2 will be 72. And 5 times 2 will be 10. So we will get here negative 7.2. This is as a decimal. So here the answer as a fraction, and here the answer as a decimal. And if you want the answer as a mixed number, you can do long division. 36 divided by 5 will be 1. 1 times 5, 35. 36 minus 35 will be 1. So you can write the answer negative. This is the whole number 1. And this is the remainder 1 over 5. This is for the first case. For the second case, if you have non-terminating, for example, negative 1 over 9, 2 over 3, 11 over 15. These fractions, if you want to change it to the decimals, you will get non-terminating decimals or repeating decimals. So we cannot divide terminating by non-terminating. So in this case, if the fraction or mixed number are decimals, so that repeated non-zero digits use fractions to divide. So here you have decimal, here you have fraction, but this fraction, if you want to change it to the decimal, you will get non-terminating or repeating. So in this case, keep the same fraction and change the decimal to the fraction. Change the decimal to the fraction. So 0.75, if you want to change it to the fraction, you must write it as 0.75 means 75 over 100. Then you can divide up and down by 25. You will get here 3. And here divide by 25, you will get 4. So the fraction will be 3 over 4. Divided by negative 2 over 3. Here you can use the rule. Keep the same numerator. Change the divide to the multiply. Then find the reciprocal. Then you can do simplest form if you can. Here we cannot do any simplest form, so we can multiply here. Positive times negative, negative. 3 times 3, 9, and 4 times 2 will be 8. So this answer has fraction, and you can write this answer as a mixed number. If you do long division between 9 and 8, and you can change this number to the decimal if you can do long division between 9 and 8. The third idea in this lesson, if you want to evaluate expression, and this expression like fraction. For example, we have this expression a over b. If the value of a equals 3 over 4 and the value of b equals negative 0.05. So evaluate with numbers as a decimal. So rewrite the expression a over 5, then substitute what is the value of a, 3 over 4, and what is the value of b will be negative 0.05. Then here you have two cases. You can change the fraction to the decimals, or you can change the decimal to the fraction. It's up to you. Because this fraction terminating. So we have two methods. So here we will change 3 over 4 to the decimal will be 0.75. And down we have negative 0.05. Do long division between them, you will get 15, and positive divided by negative will be negative. The second method, you can keep it the fraction and you can change the decimal to the fraction. Then you can use the rule, write the same fraction, change divide to the multiply, then find the reciprocal, negative 20 over 1. Then you can do simplest form, divide 20 by 4 will be 5, divide 4 by 4 will be 1, 3. Then you can do multiply, 3 times negative 5 up, and 1 times 1 down, 3 times negative 5 means negative 15, over 1 means negative 15. In this example, we want to evaluate x equal negative 6.85 and y equal minus 2 and 2 over 5, and the expression will be x over y. So rewrite the expression and write the value of x negative 6.85 and the value of y will be negative 2 and 2 over 5. Negative divide by negative positive. طيب try to change the mixed number to the fraction and keep the same decimal here. 6.85. And here 2 times 5, 10 plus 2, 12 over 5. So here we have the decimal 6.85. And down try to change 12 over 5 to the decimal. We can do long division, 12 divided by 5, or you can directly multiply up by 2 and multiply down by 2. You will get 12, or you will get 24. 12 times 2, 24 over 5 times 2 will be 10. So 24 divided by 10 will be 2.4. So 2.4. Then you can do divide 6.85 divided by 2.4. You will get 2.85. This is as a fraction. This is as a fraction, and you can change this fraction to this is as a decimal, and you can change this decimal to the fraction and to the mixed number. In this question, a stock market simulation project was assigned in Asana's math class. She was given $1,000 to visit. She invested her money into retail electronics business, and over the course of 6 months, she tracked her gains and losses. If Susanna owned 100 shares of the company, what would the average change of the value of her shares be in dollars? Okay, what do we do when we see the word problem? So at the first, what is the task? Make sure you understand exactly that question to answer or problem to solve. You may want to read the problem 3 times, discuss this question with a partner. So the first time, describe the context of the problem in your own words. The second time, what mathematics do you see in the problem? Third time, what are you wondering about? How can you approach the task, and what strategies you can use? And always, when you want to find the average means add the all numbers. Then divide by the number of these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The result here divided by 6, you will get what? You will get the average. Right. If I try to find the result here, as you see here, we have. I will add the positive numbers at the first. Means I will add at the first 1.2 plus 1.85 plus 2.16, then minus 5.36, then minus 2.16 or a 0.63, then minus 3.72. So the answer will be negative 4.5. Then you can divide negative 4.5 divided by 6, negative divided by positive negative, and 4.5 divided by 6, the answer will be negative 0.75. This is the average. This is the meaning of the average. And here we have the same idea. The student council is selling lollipops to fund the upcoming school dance. So the table shows their result over 5 weeks. So what was the average amount of money the student council earned each week? So also here we want to find the average. You can add the all numbers. So negative 13.42 plus 25.90 plus 39.53 plus 42.31 minus 17.52. Then how many numbers do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divided by 5. And you can add the positive numbers, then you can subtract the negative numbers. The positive numbers, we have 25.90 plus 39.53 plus 42.31, then minus 13.42, then minus 17.52. So the answer will be 76.8 divided by 5. So the answer will be 15.36. So this is the meaning of the average. This is the meaning of the average. Who has any question about these ideas? Is it clear for all?
Yes, Mr.
No questions? Okay, this is our video today. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. See you inshallah on next Monday. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.